G'day guys, my name's Miles.
And my name is Fez.
And this is The Commodity, and today we're reacting to the most amazing Australian inventions. This video was requested to us by Tarzan. Thank you so much, Tarzan. We truly appreciate it. With that being said, when I think of inventions, I don't think of Australian. That's not a shitty thing to say.
You're such a piece of shit.
No, really. We learned that, like, the Philippines, for instance, the Philippines created the karaoke machine and the incubator that saves babies and all of these kind of things that when we think of the incubator, in no way do we relate that to the Philippines.
Right.
I don't know if you guys do, but if you didn't, now you do, or can.
No, you do now.
You do, and you will. So that's not being shitty by saying, like, when I think of an invention, I can't think of one that comes from Australia. But I'm super excited to find out what the most amazing Australian inventions are.
Yes, I'm interested. I'm
Yeah.
intrigued.
I'm intrigued. So before we hop into this video, guys, if you would, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. It truly helps us out in getting these videos out to more people. Also, if you would, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification icon. That way you guys can stay informed on our future videos. If you're not a recent subscriber or you haven't been subscribed to our channel, then we will now tell you that we have been on an Australian binge. We have subscribed to Australia, and we are doing...
And we hit that bell notification.
And we did on the country. And so we're doing a 30-day Australian marathon of video reactions starting when we started. So I couldn't tell you what day it is today.
4 or 5 days ago.
Yeah.
We might not even stop at 30. We
might do it at 100. We might do a 2 million day marathon.
I don't know if there's enough content out there for us.
Probably not. If you want to help support your boys even more and get an exclusive YouTube short shout out, click that join button down below. You getting ready for a fight?
Yeah.
Okay, let's hop in. Ready, fight. World-changing inventions that were invented in Australia. Australia may be large in size, however, is relatively small population. Okay.
So, United Kingdom.
United States takes up all of Australia.
Mm-hmm. I think they're like 90. They're as big as 90% of the U.S. or something like that.
I thought they were a lot bigger.
No, it's huge.
Why? That's what I'm saying, though.
We're the third largest country by size, so that makes it huge.
New Zealand's pretty tiny.
All of Europe fits in it.
Yeah. And Southeast Asia kind of takes it up if they would have put like this there.
Yeah.
With just over 24 million people, a surprising number of world-changing inventions were discovered in Australia. Here are 10 of the best.
Are inventions discovered or invented?
They came out with Google Maps. 2 Danish guys and 2 Aussie blokes started a company called Where To Technologies in 2003. The following year, it was brought by internet giant Google. So they invented what is now Google Maps. That's dope. I use Waze. I don't know if you guys have Waze, but I used Google Maps at one point.
Waze is owned by Google.
Polymer banknotes. We don't use polymer banknotes.
No, we use...
it's cotton blend with...
something else.
Yeah. Plastic banknotes, we should use plastic.
True.
Developed and combined with efforts Reserve Bank, 1980. So that's...
We watched a whole video about this.
Yeah, we did. Did we do Australian currency?
Yes, I looked it up. Yeah.
Jack Grant, an employee of Qantas, invented the inflatable aircraft escape slide, which is now mandatory safety equipment on all major airlines. The slides can be used as a flotation device if the aircraft...
Oh, homeboy got paid on that.
Oh, yeah.
Because everybody's got to use it.
The light bulb. Hi, I'm Bob. Hi, I am Bob. In 1984, we invented the Safe and Sound Baby Safety Capsule. They came out with the car seat.
You do know they did not invent the light bulb, right?
Yes, no, they came out with the car seat.
Yeah.
That was a joke, the light bulb.
Okay, you know what's funny? Actually, so this said 1984, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was funny because I was talking about, my mom was telling me something about being unsafe. And I was like, you want to talk about unsafe? When I was little, like baby size, my mom, and I was born in 1983, so I would have been 1 when this came out already. She used to actually...
And people weren't buying it until like 86.
Yeah, no, nobody was jumping on
shit.
board like, hey, we need to keep our kids safe. No, they like literally would put me down in the wheel well.
Yeah.
Not the wheel well, but like the foot well where you put your feet in the passenger side, and I would just lay down there and play with coloring books and all that kind of stuff.
Or whatever, like chicken nugget they dropped on the floor last week.
Yeah, but and I was like, you do realize I would have turned into like mush if we got in an accident. And my mom is like, this sweetest woman ever. She was like, but we didn't even think about car seats back then. I was like, well, now I know they weren't even invented back then. Australia. Or they were invented back then. I thought they were older than that.
You guys. You would think they were older.
Yeah, 100%.
Racing.
Cars. No, that was Germany.
Cameras. Race cams. Okay. In 1979, Channel 7 introduced live television broadcasting for racing cars, allowing viewers to watch the race from driver's perspective. Now, almost every sport has some form of camera attached for amazing views.
Actually, I don't even know who invented the car.
Nurses. Babies. Australia came out with babies.
Ultrasonic.
Osonics commercialized the ultrasound scanner.
What was I saying?
So you guys came out with the... Okay. So
that's a big one.
Yeah, that's huge.
That's a very big one. I mean, to be fair, so is the car seat industry. It's probably just as big.
So Philippines came out with an incubator to save your babies after you did the ultrasound. And after Philippines saved your baby with the incubator, you guys saved your baby even further with the car seat.
You know what I really hate? Is the 3D ultrasound. It is the freakiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, they kind of look like little clay alien.
I hated it. Like, we got pictures of our kids with them.
Yeah, I do too.
But I'm like, I just
mine
give me the
was
blob.
Terrible though. Like like I think the lady was just very poor at her job.
Right.
Like
no, I mean ours looked
and you had
good,
to pay extra for it.
Ours
and I was pissed.
Ours was included.
Mine was not included, and I was pissed whenever I saw this like clay blob.
Yeah, and it's literally like an extra button on the. It's the same machine.
Right.
They just like bloop, and then it just like generates like a 3D.
$200, sir.
Yeah. It's so. Yeah. Plane wrecks. Y'all invented the plane wreck, the black box.
Yeah. Bro, these are some serious like. The black box recorder helped make commercial flights the world's safest form. Recorder has helped make commercial air travel the world's safest. It was invented.
Why don't you just read it out loud?
But how does it make it safer?
Because you're able to.
Well, I guess it reads when something crashes, but it doesn't.
It doesn't technically make it any.
It's
safer.
like a trial and error type thing, I guess. Like.
Or it reads it. I believe. I don't get me wrong. I don't know 100%, but I believe it tells you what may have caused the accident.
Right.
And it also tells you where it's at. So there's a signal for it.
And,
so yes.
But it'll also give like a 10-second or something recording of what was happening in the cockpit
at that time.
At that very time.
So yes, you have to have an accident for you to learn from the accident, I guess, per se. And so I guess that's what it does. Right.
And so you can improve.
Or not really, I guess.
You can improve from that.
Because it doesn't tell you what happened on the plane.
Improve. Well, it'll tell you what went wrong.
Does it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I don't know why I'm talking about it.
It tells you what went wrong, like what failed, what system failed, or if it was on autopilot or if it wasn't, or anything like that. It tells you down to...
Or if the Uber driver fell asleep.
Exactly. Yeah. Like it tells you down to a T what happened. So in a sense, it's made it safe over time from learning from mistakes. At first, I read it as like you have this box on your plane and it's safe.
Yeah. Now you don't have accidents.
But I know
Oh,
I'm stupid.
He had to,
he
that
lost
does
his
suck. Father over it, or to come up with it. The syringe.
in pills.
Pills.
Australian scientist Howard Florey purified penicillin from a special strain of mold. Penicillin has been used around the world, saving many lives through the combating
y'all found
of infection by
penicillin.
common bacteria. Penicillin,
I know it was an accident.
I know was, I don't know if it still is, but like the most commonly used medication.
And it was an accident when they found it.
Yeah. Well, they said they found it through mold.
Yeah.
Guns. Electric engineer, it's the nail gun.
Oh, nail gun.
The electric drill. Okay.
Well, homie, that's a
Bro.
nail gun.
You guys have came up with cooler things than like us.
we invented peanut butter here, bro.
Oh, right. Before we get to the greatest Aussie invention, like, share, and subscribe.
The Wi-Fi router.
There's no way you guys came out with a Wi-Fi router and you guys have like some of the shittiest Wi-Fi.
Right? Right?
I'm kidding, but I'm not. Obviously, like, you guys have told us in the comments section, and we've seen so many videos saying that the Wi-Fi technology in Australia.
No, their internet in general.
Yeah, the internet in general is just piss poor.
Garbage.
But that is insane that you guys came out with Wi-Fi technology.
What's funny,
he
though-
holds the patent since the mid-1990s. That mug is rich.
How is he not the richest man in the world?
So
Because every household here in the U.S., minus probably like 5% of them, probably
and they
have,
all live in Mississippi.
yeah,
that don't have it.
probably have some type of Wi-Fi router in their house.
Right.
I think 5% is fair, maybe 10%. But I would think he's loaded.
Bro, but like, I can't think of a single thing on this list that is not like a huge deal.
Right.
Like, everything on this list has improved life.
Big time.
Yeah. Whether it be quality of life where you don't have to use a screwdriver and you can use the drill, to the
Like,
car seat saving your baby.
And really, the black box is just giving yourself a little more, what's it called?
It takes the guesswork out of a
Confident.
crash.
But like it makes you feel better because it's there.
Right.
It lowers stress levels. Ideally, it does. For me, I like flying, but I still get stressed out. I have to have a couple beers before I get on the plane, and I'm not a drinker. So that
Why
tells
not
you
just
something.
take shots?
Shot, because they're expensive at an airport.
Everything's expensive in an airport.
You know what was actually really cheap? At the Colorado airport, they have like a whole bunch of good
I'm
restaurants.
saying everything's expensive at an airport like I've ever flown.
Have you ever been to an airport?
Yeah, I've been to
Like
it.
inside.
Yeah, once.
What were you doing inside? It's not like you can drop people off at the
No,
terminals.
my buddy had.
You don't even remember a life of being able to drop off at the terminal.
I've picked you up from a terminal.
No. So back in the day before 9/11 happened, you used to be able to actually go
Like up to the plane.
up to where they were taking off, yes.
I see.
And hug your loved one bye or whatever. It sounds horrible.
Yeah,
but
no,
like to see them off.
The airport in Jackson, Mississippi, I went inside of. My buddy had came and spent some time from Mansfield. He flew down and spent some time with me over the summer because I'd been living there for a couple of years at that point, but we were still friends and everything. So he stayed with me for about a month during the summer and then flew back, and I went with him to the airport and walked inside with him. Yeah, that is the one and only time I've been in an airport, and I didn't buy anything, but I can only assume that airports would be higher priced items than a hotel, and hotels are stupid high on alcohol. So,
No, I mean, they're not. They've gotten a lot better because they actually
well,
want to sell
the ones
stuff.
with bars have gotten a lot better. But like, if you just go in and you got like a mini bar,
No, so yeah, hotels. But no, I'm talking about airports because, like, I could have here in Dallas. Both airports have a Chili's, and I'll just go get their tall, whatever it is, 32-ounce beers or whatever, and I'll drink a couple of Dos Equis like that.
bro.
And
If I was an airline, I would charge like pennies to the dollar, like stupid low amounts for alcohol right before you get on the plane, and then once you're on the plane, it's like $25 a shot, or like a beer is like.
But you have to follow.
20
So the
bucks.
problem is with that is you have to follow alcohol laws, and so you have to pay the taxes. Like here in Texas, we have what is called TABC, which is the Texas Alcohol Beverage Commission, and they have these so on your bottles they have a stamp on there, and it's a tax stamp, old fashioned. And so for every bottle that costs like normally $40, they have to pay $40 plus I think it's like double the price of the bottle. It's like $80 for the tax. So that makes that bottle worth $120 or whatever it is. And
I didn't know this.
yeah, oh yeah. And if you want to serve alcohol in a restaurant or something, you have to have your TABC license.
I knew that.
So yeah, no. And if you go, have you ever seen like a bartender get done with a bottle? They take like their thing and they scrape off something on the bottle and then toss it out. The stamp. They're scraping off the stamp so it can't be used. So
How did we get on alcohol?
I have no idea. Oh, flying.
Oh,
Having a couple beers.
okay.
But anyways, guys, we'll go ahead and end it there because that makes no sense why we keep on just going off on completely irrelevant tangents.
If you guys stick around for these tangents, comment koala.
Comment koala down
Yeah.
below. And don't spell it right. Spell it any way you want, but do not spell it right.
Yes.
Because I promise you, anybody that's not watching, it was going to comment underneath it and just like, you're dumb. You don't know how to spell koala, so don't spell it right.
Yeah, spell it completely wrong, and everybody's gonna be like, "You're an idiot."
It's like you should have watched the whole video, fool.
Yeah, and then call them an idiot.
Dummies. But anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, which I hope you did, please hit that like button. If you want to see our future videos, hit the subscribe button and the bell notification. And if you want to support us directly, hit that join button. And with that being said,
My name's Miles.
and my name is Fez.
Thanks for watching, guys.
Peace.
Out.